everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Young and restless Ashley Abbott is no stranger to mental health issues, but this time it's an animal of a whole different stripe that she's dealing with as she not only battles with her feelings for Tucker, but with her own alternate personalities as well. You're not alone if you found the whole thing a little confusing at times. Join us as we take a look at exactly what's going on with Ashley and what it means to have Ashley has struggled with her mental health before. Who could forget the time that she lost her baby, had a psychotic break, and carried an imaginary infant she called Robert around in a blanket for eons? She also had a mental breakdown after aborting Victor's child, and suffered a hysterical pregnancy after Adam caused her to lose her child and gaslighted her. But this time around, Ashley appears to have dissociative identity disorder. This is nothing new for soaps. In fact, Ashley's very young brother, Billy, once suffered from the disorder until his gum-chewing alter was dispersed within dramatic showdown in a boathouse. According to the Cleveland Clinic, dissociative identity disorder is a mental health condition that occurs when a person has two or more separate identities controlling their behavior at different times. Alters tend to be very different from one another. The identities might have different genders, ethnicities, interests, and ways of interacting with their environments. While DID is usually the result of sexual or physical abuse during childhood, soaps tend to use it as a character's response to a traumatic event, staying true to the notion that the disorder is a way to distance or detach from trauma. In Ashley's case, the sudden collapse of her second marriage to Tucker seemed to have traumatized her, particularly since she believed him to have been violent in their final exchange, which was later proven to be inaccurate. But her alternate personality didn't make an appearance until later, when a fender bender caused her to flash back to the psychotic break she had when she lost her baby in a car accident. At that point, Ashley's usual personality had clearly reached her capacity for mental upheaval, and a stronger alternate personality emerged to take control of the situation and deal with the problematic Tucker once and for all. We'll call her Smashly, since her goal is to smash Tucker's life to smithereens, and she has a penchant for booze. Smashly's master plan seemed to be to lure McCall back into a relationship with an eye to ruining him once she'd managed to do so, not only breaking his heart as he did Ashley's, but also taking back, or tanking, the new company he's sunk his fortune and prospects into since their split. She's strong, sarcastic, badass, and no holds barred. Smashly waltzed into Tucker's suite at the athletic club, waited for him to show up, and gained the upper hand by startling him and throwing him off his game. Smashly has had a couple of intense run-ins with Audra, who is no wilting flower herself, and has sneered at the idea of the vixen being her competition, even going so far as to call her a bitch in the middle of the athletic club dining room and kissing Tucker right in front of her. Indeed, Smashly loves to paw McCall, who couldn't resist kissing her back the last time. Smashly is hella entertaining in that she scoffs at emotions and can abide Ashley's annoying daughter Abby, but she hasn't managed to stay in control. Another alter, concerned that Smashly's plan is a bad one, has come forward to put an end to it. But she's very different. We'll call the second alter Bashley because she's a little more shy and less confident. In fact, she seems to be quite young, perhaps an adolescent or teen. Although she's a tad bashful, she's equally as determined to have her way and to protect Ashley. Bashley took over from Smashly after deciding that the more aggressive personality was leading them down a dangerous path. After an awkward run-in with Billy, in which she tried unsuccessfully to be cool by calling him bro and asking, "What's up?" Bashley ordered herself a ginger ale with a cherry and sent Tucker the text equivalent of sticking out her tongue at a mean boy. "Forget everything. I don't ever want to see you again." Of course, we've seen glimpses of the real Ashley amid the altar's power struggles. She appears as emotionally exhausted and does a lot of clutching at her head as her alternate personalities battle over which one of them will take charge. The bottom line is that all of this erratic behavior is already setting off alarm bells for Tucker, who told Audra that he's sure something is amiss with Ashley.